So we have 18 students. I hope other students will join us. First of all, nice to see you. I hope the night was not very difficult for you, was not very hard, and you were in safe places and everything was good. Thank you for coming and for joining our Zoom session. And today we will start with the project. So I wrote you yesterday the information about our project. It's some kind of an international virtual project, educational project. It is not a commercial one, it's an educational project. So the organizer of the project is Norwegian University of Informational Technologies. So it's some kind of our university. So they organize this project, and it's for the students of IT specialities, and from our university, students of FIOT and IPSA will take part in this project. So the students are encouraged to take part, and during the project, they will have to work in the sphere of web design, and the result will be to do some task to make a website or a web page in collaboration with Norwegian students. So what is included in the project? There will be some lectures, maybe one lecture. I don't know exactly how many lectures there will be there. Then you will have some hours for discussion. I suppose you'll be divided into groups, and in one group there will be students from KPI and students from Norway. You'll be working together, and you'll have to do some task. So as I already mentioned so it is to create a website, to create a web page, something like this. I don't have detailed information. I have just some general information about it. What are the advantages for you from this project? First of all, you'll be able to take part in the international virtual educational project. You'll improve your skills in English, because everything there will be in English. Then you'll have some practice in web design. I don't know whether you know this, whether you have this subject at the university. I think some students can study this subject. It's not a mandatory one, but it is an optional one. It's information which I have, but I'm not sure. I don't know exactly the situation. And if you have some knowledge in web design, and if you are not afraid of communicating in English, so you can take part in it. You will see how the students from Norway study, how they are taught. So it's not only practice of English, practice of IT, but it's also practice of being taught by the other teachers. It's also practice to work with other students from the other country. This project will last maybe 3 weeks or 1 month. It's an approximate duration. And it will be, I suppose, in November, maybe in October. I'm not sure. So the information is that it is somewhere in November. So the students who will take part in this project don't have to attend classes of English when the project is on. So if the project starts in November, so you are working in the project and you don't attend classes of English, you'll have some tasks. I'll see how long this project will last. Maybe in December, you'll have an opportunity to miss our classes. We'll see, because now we don't have a lot of information about this project. And your mark for this semester will contain our points from our classes September, October, and the result of your work in the project. I don't know whether your work will be evaluated, but I will have access there, and I will see how you are working, and I think so your work will be evaluated, will be assessed, and you'll have the mark for it. So I think I have told you everything. If you have any questions to clarify something, you are welcome to ask me.
You told that we are not going to the lessons while we are on that project, right?
Yes.
But after that, after we finish that project, it's necessary to go on your lessons, or the mark
During the
will be
second
closer?
semester, yes. During the
No,
second
as the first
semester.
semester. At the first semester.
So I think maybe not. I'm not sure, because it's not me who decide. So I'm not responsible for the project. I have just some information. I just have some information, but I think so. Maybe no. So if you are working in the project, maybe November, December, or when the project starts. If it starts in the middle of October, of course, then maybe the last few classes you'll have to be present at. Maybe you'll have to write a final test and to make some presentation. But I understand that this work is important, and it is difficult, because it's some kind of another work. So I will do what is possible from my side for you to make your life easier.
Thank you, got it.
So, are there any other questions?
Yeah, so as you know, for now, the project only covers the lessons during the time of the project, but possible it will cover some lessons like to the end,
Yes,
till the end of the
it's
semester.
from me. According to the official information, it is written that the students won't attend the classes once the project is on. It's official information. So the students won't go to the classes when the project is on. And we'll see, but it's just me. I'm not talking about other students. I don't know. But if you take part, and if it is only 3 weeks, then okay, the last classes you have to be present, and you'll need to write final test, presentation you have to do. Maybe a presentation about your project, you will tell us about your project. So you will have some bonuses, of course.
Okay, thank you.
And from our faculty, there should be 30 students, 20 from IPSA and 30 students from our faculty. And it's only for the students of the third and the fourth courses. So I can read you some information about it. How it is written in Ukrainian.
Maybe you can just send it to us so
Yes.
we don't waste our time.
I have already sent it to you. Okay. I will send it to your group chat. And you'll see. Group, yes. So I already sent it to your group chat. And I need to have the list of students who are going to take part in the project till tomorrow. All the teachers of our university, teachers of English, will provide list of students tomorrow. And we will have the entire list of everybody who is going to take part. So from our faculty, there should be 30 students, and it's not KPI who organizes this project. This is a university from Norway, so they contacted our university and they suggested such a thing, and they would like our students to work with their students together. And we were asked to ask our students if they are interested in this. So if you have some knowledge in web design, if you are sure of your English, if you're not afraid of speaking, working in English, so I think it is a good opportunity to be a part of it. So it is, there will be certificates at the end of the project, I think. So you will have a certificate that you were a member of this project, that you took part in it. So you'll have some certificate to certify that you were engaged into the international project. Are there any other questions? Okay, so please think who would like to take part in the project and write me. Please write me your name in Ukrainian, name in English, name and surname, and your email, because it's not me who is responsible for it, and I will give the names of the students, and then you'll be contacted by the person who is responsible for the project, and you'll be guided what to do and instructed what to do. Is everything clear?
Yeah.
So if there are any students who would like to take part, write me. So you can write in a private message, or you can write in a group chat. It doesn't matter. So I encourage you to take part, because I suppose it's a really very good experience. Okay, so now let's start, and we are going to check our home assignment. I suppose it wasn't very difficult, maybe even very easy. I will share the screen. Okay, so let's check your home assignment. Arseniy Kostromin, the first sentence.
Usually goes.
Okay, Artem Stankov.
Dan is talking on the other phone right now.
Okay, Denis Lienko.
We aren't eating any meat.
Okay. Danilo Badenko.
Is air travel getting?
Then Alexander Ruhlядев.
My mom calls me every weekend without fail.
Окей. Костя Новицький.
How much do babysitters generally earn?
Максим Скороходов.
You're always coming.
So the first one or the second one? You always come or you're always coming?
The second one.
Окей. Орина Откаленко.
I don't go, and I always try.
I'm always trying, or
I always try.
I always try. Okay. Павло Павліченко.
No, the train does stop at certain
Cirencester, at Cirencester. Okay, why do we use here a does stop? Why do we use here a does?
We want to emphasize that it stops, like for sure.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Yes, you're right. Єгор Кальченко.
My mom takes part.
Okay, my mom takes part. Good. Then exercise B. Юнак Микита, the first one.
Often gets up.
Okay, Черников Никита, number 2. Зузулюк Виктор.
I already bought all my Christmas presents and it's only October.
Кирил Коваль.
It's the first time I've ever had a party at home.
I've ever had. Okay. Then Мангушева Яна.
Actually, I think Darren works quite hard sometimes.
Okay, does work. Yes, does work.
Or works.
Or works. Yes, or works. Or does work. If we have does, if we want to emphasize and we don't use the ending S here, does work. Or I think Darren works. Marina Parhomenko.
Carla has never eaten Chinese food before.
Good. Ruslan Nizhenets.
Since already booked a tale for tonight.
Which tense should be used here? Seen?
Already booked.
Already and past simple?
Has already booked.
Sorry. Has already booked. Yes. Thank you. Semenyuk Daniil.
Does Malin need any help painting her new flat?
Okay, good. Then Yana, the first one, exercise C.
It's the first time I have ever eaten octopus.
Marina.
Sandy hasn't seen his sister since she went to university.
Okay, good. Ruslan, number 3.
They have gone on holiday to Spain and won't be back until the end of the month.
Okay, they have gone. Yes, they have gone. Semenyuk Daniil.
Poor Tracy. She has been writing that essay for hours now, and she still hasn't finished.
Okay, good. Кирил Коваль.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
Зузулюк Виктор.
Yeah, which one, please? Sorry.
Number 6.
Number 6, I've been trying.
Then Юнак Микита.
I haven't finished the book yet, so I can't tell you what happens.
Then Then Єгор Кальченко.
Which one, please?
Number 8.
Number 8. Okay. Have you already decided where you go in this summer?
Then Павло Павліченко.
We've been living here for the last 6 years.
Окей. Максим Скороходов.
I've never heard such nonsense.
Okay, good. So thank you very much for doing your home assignment. And now we are going to do some other thing. So the previous time we talked about websites and about some features of the websites. You remember that you wrote some document, Google document, and it was about different features. You summarized some small text. So now you'll have the following task. You are going to work in groups, and each group should choose any website you wish, any website. It can be in the sphere of medicine, of shopping, of education. It doesn't matter. And your task is to analyze the site. And please look here. We have some features. Text links, graphical buttons, alt text captions, sitemap frames, position of navigation elements, logical links, search function, number of links on a page. So according to these things, according to this to these topics, you have to analyze the website and tell us whether it is user-friendly or not and what is better to change. Is it clear?
Yeah.
I will give you access to the Google document which you used the previous time. You have access it, but maybe you don't have the link. So here it is. So you can open your Google document and you can have a look what you have written there. Maybe it will help you. Okay, and at the bottom of the page, I will write, yes, so the features which you have to take into account while analyzing the website. So it's in the Google document. For this task, you will have 10 minutes and then we will discuss. I think we will have how many groups? Okay, let it be 2 participants per group, and then we will present in an active way. Yes, so we'll make the presentations very actively. So you can share the screen while presenting, so you can show what you want to speak about. Okay, you have 10 minutes. I'm opening the rooms. I have already opened them.
Да, привіт. Так що, презентацію робити? Я не поняв. Поняв. Ти начебто сказав класний сайт. Я не проти від розетки. А що там Fixed Advisor? Ну, там що? Графік, розклад. Ну, там по списку треба дивитись. Та Text Links зверху там же меню. Це воно ще є, думаю. Ну, Graphical Buttons це прямо от кнопка купити, наприклад. От знайти там справа, каталог, ось це типу кнопка. А посилання, ось ось зліва, ноутбуки, комп'ютери, да, звичайні, то це типу посилання. Просто. Number of links, ну ніхто не пише вже давно, я думаю. І alt text, я не розумію, що це таке. Є, все, да, зрозумів. Добре. Окей. Ну, я пару хвилин подумаю зараз. Да. Та ще декілька хвилин. Ось тут цікаво, я хочу речення зробити, якщо користувач натисне на посилання, то його перекине на іншу сторінку. І ось тут цікавий момент. Я говорю про юзера, а це він чи вона? Я не пам'ятаю, там правила є. І що в такому випадку робити? Ну, я кажу, якщо юзер натискає на кнопку, то він перенаправляється на іншу сторінку. А юзер чи він, ну, це він і вона може бути. Тому я можу, в принципі, і he, she. Тобто, if user pressed, they redirects. Ну, типу такого. Ага, зрозумів. Ну, я бачу щось тут. Give advice. Чому ти обрав ці аспекти навігації? Ну і ще, можливо, reasons забув. Аргументи, якщо не помиляюсь. Що треба покращити з цього списку? Ну, на сайті саме на нашому, чи. Ага. Можливо, і не треба в кінці підсумовувати. Тобто ти спочатку скажеш там 3, я потім, ну, скільки там скажу, або 4. Advice. Ну, зараз advice швидко спробую. Щось. Да, супер. Добре. Добре.
So now we have all the students. Very nice. Єгор Кальченко, Семенюк Даниил, you are welcome to be the first. So if you
Okay.
want, you can share the screen.
Yeah, 1 second.
You can show us the website.
So, we 1 second. Yes. We present a website called Binance. This is a cryptocurrency exchange that has a lot of interesting functionality. On the main page, we have the ability to log in your account. We have the buttons for this here. There is a panel with the different functions on top, for example, market, trading, futures, etc. Etc. Let's analyze trading. Here you can search for tokens that you want to sell or buy. In the middle of your screen, you have a token price chart. Next, Yor.
Also, at the bottom of the site, there are many buttons for buy and sell, and there you can also set some different forms of sale. You can sell different tokens at their market price right now, and you can sell them at the fixed price that you want to specify. When the token price reaches the mark, it will automatically be sold or bought, depend on what you chose. There are also many more intelligent, interesting features in this site, but it will take a lot of time to analyze them all. So I suppose therefore we'll finish our analysis, and overall this site serves its purpose and provide a good and custom experience for the crypto users. Thank you for attention.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So now we have Орина Откаленко, Юнак Микита.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we choose the side of Bulgaria National Railway to analyze.
Okay.
So
to start with, I want to say that it has lots of graphical buttons, which help to find needed information. Also, it has text input fields, which enables search functions through the site contents. And a disadvantage of the site is that it doesn't have a sitemap.
This side has. Can you scroll a bit lower? Lower. A bit lower here, right here. This site has a lot of text links, which can lead users to additional pages. But as you can see right below the search field in the browser, they're not highlighted by any other color than black. So it's not obvious for user that you can click on it. They're right.
Please click. Yes, so Орина asks to click.
Click where?
Higher. 4 професиональной гимназии откриха учебната година. Да. They're not like blue or any other color, so it's not obvious that you can click and it will lead you to other page. So I think you should highlight them.
That's all?
No. Also, like one of the disadvantages that this site has a bit outdated design and it doesn't have any sitemap, so you should, if you are searching for some information, you should go all over through the site to find the only exact information that you need. Makita?
Yes. And I think it has nice navigation bar, so you can easily find what you exactly want to find, like to buy tickets or information and so on. And also, like advantage, you can switch the language of this site.
Thank you.
Okay, so who is in Bulgaria now?
I'm in Bulgaria.
So you are in Bulgaria. So are
Yeah.
you using this site
A lot. And
now?
it's not easy actually sometimes.
Okay, how often do you use it?
Every time we need to go to another city via train, we use it like maybe once a month or twice a month.
Okay, thank you very much. And if to compare it with the site of our train station, so is it easier to use our Ukrainian site for trains?
I should say Ukrainians are overall has much more developed sites and IT fields, so our sites are always better.
Okay, thank you very much. So now Данило Баденко, Костя Новицький.
Hi, today I will tell you about SoundCloud. Let me share my screen. So basically what SoundCloud is, it is streaming service where you can listen to music, play some tracks. Why I think it's great. It has a great search function. You can easily find artist and track you want. You can divide. I'm sorry. You can divide on tracks, people, albums, and playlists pretty easily. Why I think it's also great because it has, it is a taste issue, but I really enjoy its minimalistic design. There is pretty easy to understand what this button is about. Not, how it is where there are some sites when there are a lot of buttons, a lot of clicks, a lot of sections, and you don't really know what to do. Makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. It also has very good search algorithms. Comparing, for instance, to YouTube Music, it is very fast. Using it, I personally didn't experience some delay. Comparing to YouTube Music, it happens quite often. Also, advantage is that it contains a lot of great, in my opinion, but not so popular artists, which is hard to find in other streaming services. Also, site is accessible for people with disabilities. I know it is not good, maybe it forgive me, I forgot how to tell the word. It's great overall because they take care about people who have some disabilities. Also, this site has logical links, so you can return to where you were, Overall, it has experienced router, which won't forget where you were. It's easy to return to the place where you started. That's it. Danilo will continue.
Yeah. There's no text links. All the links on the web page are hidden behind icons and images, so it's not a problem at all. Music compositions have an option to present themselves in images, and people can have an option to click on music composition and listen to it. There's a disadvantage. There's no alt captions on the site, but I don't think it is a big problem. I really don't know who use this function. What about sitemap? There's no problem. You can easily find SoundCloud via search engines, and you also can find any music you want. And authors or another people via internal search. When you have a list of recommended music compositions, but it is when you signed in. The sidebar on the site is not fully visible when you change window position, and it is a disadvantage for me. What about navigation elements? Some of them are hidden in the profile section, and it's not comfortable for me when I want to change some of the settings in SoundCloud. I can see them on the main page. And also there's no search filters, so you need to know proper name of music composition or the author, and only then you can find the music composition you want. That's all.
Thank you very much. It was really very interesting about this website. Thanks a lot. So now we have Zuzuluk Victor, Ruslan Nizhenets.
Yeah, let me quickly share my screen. Please let me know if it's visible. Okay, so we have chosen a website of the Royal Canin Company. Royal Canin is a company that sells food for cats and dogs in more than 60 countries around the world. Yeah, there are 9 points to describe the site. Ruslan will tell us about the first 4 points, and I will take the rest of them.
Okay, the site has a lot of text links. As a web developer, I like that way they looked. We choose colors, smooth animation is my option. This is the most important disk for links. This site also has a lot of graphics buttons. They come into different types, red and clear, depending of the background. They also have an animation for the appearance of the arrow, which seems to me to go a little beyond the site of the button items itself. The cloud be improved if possible. We don't not see alt text hidden if the page successfully loads images, but I look at in the codes and saw that every page has them. This is good for users with poor internet. I don't quite understood what sitemap means because it's usually a separate file. If you mean the information that it's quite clear and contains links to pages interested user.
Yeah, so I will go on about the frames. As you see, for example, I opened the kitten page, and as you see, frames on the page, it looks pretty good. So it's intuitively designed. I mean, when you scroll up or down, you see that there are the page consists of blocks, but you see the difference between them, especially it's about the position of the page and text. It's swapped every time, and so pretty good to read and look for some information. The next is position of navigation elements. So as you see, when I scroll down or scroll up, the main menu is pinned on the top of the page. It's split to different categories that are important for regular user, and also we have one more navigation at the footer. So yeah, also pretty useful to navigate the site. Logical links, when you read, for example, where to buy something, you see like logical links to get to find a shop or to find other website where it's present. So and so yeah, about search functionality, it's pretty useful when you start looking something example like this. Okay, never mind, it should work. But yeah, using the search panel, it's easy to get to articles, some products, some breeds. On this site, we can like check different breeds and information about it. And the last point is number of links on the page. Okay, let's get back to example, the kitten page. I would say it's enough to search information you need, and not so many to get to the wrong place. So that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So now Олександр Рухлядєв, Мангушева Яна.
So we didn't came up with anything better than Moodle. So we will talk a bit about Moodle. Yeah. I don't know if there is a point of showing it because everybody is used to it. So it's just like a learning platform, which is designed to provide teachers and students with single, secure, and integrated system to create learning environments. It is very easy to use and it has a lot of advantages. One of the best about it is that it is multilingual. So it's like it has almost all languages around the world and it is translated to all languages. Also, it is easy to use and it's flexible. You can use it anywhere. It has pretty good structure and you have a lot of navbars with your like classes, your courses which you need to do and to sign. Although it doesn't have any graphical elements like buttons, maybe it's not that bad because it's more for studying, not for fun. But in my opinion, it would be better if it has at least dark mode, so you can use it during the whole day and at night as well. Also, it doesn't has any like alt text captions because, and sometimes I think it can be a bit hard to understand the structure of the course, although it depends on your teacher most of the time, because there are a lot of teachers who try to structure the studying environment with lectures, with home assignments, and sometimes it can be really hard to find, for example, your homework with a bunch of links and books, which is also a big disadvantage, is that there is no search function, so you cannot easily find with searching mechanism a course you would like to, so you need to check all of the courses you have. I think Alexander can continue.
There is no search function, which is a bad one, but it's pretty adaptive. You can use it on your phone as well, and there is an app, I guess. The most links are text, which is boring, probably.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for analyzing this site. Арсений Костромин, Черников Никита. Category, sorry, category.
Yeah, thank you. In the middle, in the top of the page, we can see the search field, and I think the backend software engineers wrote the search function to create the logic of searching. Yes, in the middle of the page, we can see the frame with the pictures. We usually see the same frames on the many websites. It helps people to view new products or stock events of that site. And I want to add that modern websites are divided into frames with information. And in the bottom of the page, we can see the products with their unique or logical links. If user presses some of them, he or she will redirect to another page. And I have one advice for this website. I bear in mind that they should decrease the size of the images by converting these images to the web format. And it can help to speed up the first loading.
Mhm. Okay. Uh-huh. Mhm. Thank you very much. It was very interesting. Thank you very much. Now, Денис Лієнко, Павло Павліченко.
Yes. Yeah, I'll share the screen. So we chose Google Classroom. So what about text links? Actually, there is nothing special about them. They're just like present. They follow like same graphical design style when you hover on them. And actually, there are two types of them. Just one of them are just text somewhere in component, and it just changes its color. And another one are kind of buttons. So next, let's switch to buttons. They are present inside, and which really satisfies me about them. That and they display exactly their purpose. Like I mean, icon means the idea behind this button. So if it is Google Calendar, you have calendar icon. If it's main page, you have like home icon. So that's all for buttons. And also as for alt text, when you hover the button, which has no text near it, like in this area, you have this hint about like the purpose of this icon, which really like improves user experience. What about sitemaps? So the navigation here is pretty simple. You have like the main workspace and then selected course. But when you choose like specific task, it's not displayed here. And if I was a front-end developer of the website, I would definitely add display of the current task here. So as for frames, if I understood it correctly, I think it's about just site areas and main components. So you have like it's once again it's pretty simple. You just have header with navigation options and menu. As for sidebar, you have just everything you need here. I mean possible options, possible courses, and in the main page, in the content area, you have selected course, and the website is not overcomplicated with all possible options. Like for instance, in Moodle, you have everything which is possible to display here, and as for me, it's not so convenient, it's not so pleasant to view such website. So it's all from my side. Thank you.
Yep, and if we are talking about some navigation elements, it could be like their positioning. I mean, like it's a basic stuff actually, because you have two options, either to put the menu on the left top or the right top, and I guess it's two right decisions. So Classroom made the right decision on that side, and if we are talking about logical links, as if I understood it correctly, it's some sort of links that will help the user to navigate through the site, through the website. And I believe that the navigation menu is the crucial source of that logical links. So you have one place where you can go to the essentials of that site. For example, if you want to check the unfinished tasks, if you want to see them on calendar, like have the overall vision of deadlines and some sort of that, you have all of that on your left, and I guess it's enough for the classroom. For the search bar, it's don't have actually search bar, and I don't know if it's really needed, because you have all of your courses on your menu. You can go to the main page and you'll have some icons of your courses and some sort of that. But I guess it would be a good feature of that site to add just a search bar for the courses. Like if you are participating in a lot of courses, you can just type like English, and you'll have all the necessary courses which has that type of keyword. And now Denise can't really show it, but in about the links, like amount of the links on the page. If you are having a lot of courses, you will have about 6 to 10 like icons on your main page on the screen, I mean, and I guess it's enough for the user. It's like perfect amount for the user to search for what you need, and it's not overcomplicated overall. So that's all for classroom.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a very interesting analysis. Thank you a lot. So now Kirill Koval, Marina Parkhomenko.
Yeah, so we want to present an online cinema резко. I'll show the screen now. Here we are. Is everything fine?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so about text links. The site positions itself as an online cinema, so I think the balance of media links and text links is approximately 1-to-1. We can see it both of pictures, both of text links. It's 50-50% on that side. Yeah. So I think this is optimal since it's convenient to see what this particular movie is, and also click and go to watch by its title. Marina?
Yes, I would like to say about the design of the site. For me, it looks a bit boring because they have like huge amount of black area around, and they could use it in a way to put some pictures to make it more beautiful. Also, the website is not so user-friendly since they don't have any translation to English. English is international language. It would be very comfortable to use the website in English, but they have it only in Russian. And all the rest about features, the website is serving its purpose. So I think that's all from me.
Okay, so about alternative text captions, every movie or TV poster here, as you can see, you can check it, has alt text for screen readers, for page indexators, and so on. So that's good. So user with slow internet also can interact with that page, read information, descriptions, titles, and so on. But in general, this feature, no, on my mind, may only provide real benefit to blind people who surf the internet using screen readers. But in most cases on this site, it's not necessary. And for them, it's obviously, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you very much for your thoughts. Thanks a lot. So now Artem Stankov, Maxim Skorohodov.
Yeah, we will talk about the Wikipedia. So I will tell about its advantages, and Maxim will tell about the disadvantages. Wikipedia is often considered a good example of effective web design for several reasons. They are accessibility. The Wikipedia strives to make its content accessible to as many people as possible. Its simple and clean design ensures that the website is usable for individuals with various disabilities, including those who rely on screen readers or other assistive technologies. It has user-friendly navigation with a straightforward menu system and the search bar, which is prominently displayed, and clear categories and links that make it easy for users to find the information they're looking for quickly. It's also consistent because it maintains the design throughout the website with a uniform layout for articles, images, and references. And this consistency contributes to a better user experience as users can predict where to find the information. It's responsive for mobile devices, ensuring that users can access and navigate its content on smartphones and tablets without any issues. And the responsive design adapts to different screen sizes and orientations. And of course, the content focus, as the Wikipedia design puts the content at the forefront, it avoids clutter and distracting elements, allowing users to focus on reading and learning. And the absence of intrusive advertisements enhances the overall user experience. That's it for me. Maxim?
Okay, I'll continue with some disadvantages of the Wikipedia. And first negative side, it's probably the content quality, because Wikipedia's open editing model can result in articles of varying quality, and users may encounter some inaccuracies, some outdated or maybe even wrong informations. Also, demands about this model that Wikipedia supports multiple languages, and the quantity of content can vary significantly between some languages, which may limit it useful for non-English speakers. Also, some negative aspect of the Wikipedia, I think Wikipedia design can be seen as visual monotonous or with a simple and somewhat maybe some outdated appearance. I think some users might prefer more visual appealing or modern design. And probably that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you very much for your work and for your analysis. So it was very interesting to listen to your analysis. They were really professionally done. It's really very nice and good. Thanks a lot. So we have 13 minutes till the end of the class. So let's do one more task, but let's do it very, very quickly. So you can't see the book. I will share the screen. Here it is. Now it is loading. So here we have a text. Okay. HTML takes on XML takes on HTML. So the text is not very big. So here a page and some paragraphs here. So I would like you to look through this text very quickly. And Арсеній Костромін, Артем Станков, Денис Лієнко, Данило Баденко, Олександр Рухлядєв, Костянтин Новицький, Максим Скороходов, and Орина Откаленко. Your task will be to answer these questions. So to read the whole text and to answer these questions orally. All other students should read the whole text and answer these questions. So you don't have all the pages. So the second page will be sent to your Zoom chat so that you can read and use it. So there you'll find the ending of the text and tasks B for the second group of the students. And I will share the first page. So for this task, you have 5 minutes, and then we will answer the questions and give the answers to questions in the exercise B. So let's do it very quickly. Are you ready with the text? Are you ready with the text?
Yeah, I have a couple more minutes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Maybe. Yes.
Maybe. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it very quickly because we have just 4 minutes till the end of the class. Okay, so the first question, Orena, you are in the first group, am I right? Or in the second?
In the first one.
In the first one. So the first question is for you.
What languages were derived from SGML, HTML, and XML?
Okay, thank you. Arseny, number 2.
What type of language is used to structure informations? HTML.
HTML, good. Then Artem Stankov, number 3.
SGML and XML.
Name 2 meta languages. Okay, number 4, Denis Lienko.
What elements of data is XML, but not HTML concerned with the identity, meaning, and structure.
Okay, Danilo Badenko.
What is meant by the term extensible? It's when you can do your own custom tags.
Alexander Ruhlядев, number 6.
What makes XML a more intelligent language than HTML? Because it's extensible.
It's extensible, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Konstantin, number 7.
What does the HTML markup tag P indicate? It indicates start of paragraph.
Okay, number 8, Maxim Skorohodov. Maxim Skorohodov, number 8. Are you with us?
Sorry, I was mute. Why is search engines able to do a better job with XML documents? Because application can parse XML documents and data information without any human intervention.
Okay, thank you. Denis Lienko, number 9.
What type of website is particularly likely to benefit from XML? Probably an e-commerce websites.
Okay, good. Now, exercise B, Pavlo Pavlichenko, is the first one true or false?
The first one is false.
False. Why is it false?
Because it's still being used for creating the web pages nowadays.
Thank you, Yegor Kalchenko. B.
The second one is true.
Is true. Yunak Makita. C.
C is false.
Why is it false?
Let me check.
Please look here.
I lost this paragraph.
Okay.
Because XML is extensible language, so you don't have to a browser to interpret the page.
Interpret. D. Charnikov Nikita. Why? Thank you very much. Zuzuluk Victor.
HTML is a markup language. That's correct.
Okay, and the last one here, Kirill Koval.
Internet searches will be better with XML files. That's true.
Good. Then metadata. What is this, Manhusheva Yana?
It's a data about data.
Marina Parkhomenko, meta language.
It's a language from which you can create other languages.
Okay, Ruslan Nizhenets, HTML.
An example of a page presentation language.
Good. Semenyuk Daniil, XML.
Yes, 1 second. So XML, it's extensive markup language.
Good. And the last one, Daniil, the last one, markup language.
Yes. Markup language, it's a coding system used for structuring and formatting documents.
Okay, so thank you very much. Just 1 minute, please. I will check your presence very, very quickly. Please tell me whether you are present. I'm sure I remember the names and the surnames, but maybe I'm mistaken. So Badenko Danilo.
I'm here.
Present. Винник Віталій, Дікарьов Микола, Зузулюк Віктор, present.
Yeah, correct.
Кальченко Єгор, present. Коваль Кирило.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Костромін Арсеній.
Yeah, I'm here.
Лієнко Денис.
Present.
Мангушева Яна.
Present.
Ніжинець Руслан.
I'm here.
Новицький Костянтин.
Present.
Откаленко Орина.
Present.
Павліченко Павло.
Present.
Пархоменко Марина.
Present.
Рухлядів Олександр. Семенюк Даніїл.
I'm here.
Скороходов Максим.
Here.
Станков Артем.
Here.
Are you here? Yes?
Yes.
Станков Артем. Черніков Нікіта. Юнак Микита.
Present.
Okay, have I mentioned everybody? I think yes. So thank you very much for your work. Everybody has 2.5 for today. Please think about the project, and if you're going to take part in it, write to me, okay? Name, surname, and your email, and your name and surname should be in Ukrainian and in English. So please think and write to me today, or tomorrow is the last day. I wish you to have a nice day, a nice ending of the week, pleasant, relaxing weekends without any error alerts. And see you next Thursday. Your home assignment will be in Google Classroom, and moreover, next time we will have a short test during our class, and it will be for traveling and transport vocabulary.
Okay,
From
have a nice day.
destination B2.
Have a nice day.
Thank
Okay,
you.
have a nice day.